Okay, so in this video I'm going to be going over choosing a plumber. Now, there's many different types of plumbers out there, and obviously we want to make sure that you find the right one. There are very good ones out there that are in high demand because they simply are all about their work and their customers. But sadly, there are some people that want to cheat you out of your money, and so this video will help you prevent that. So what do you look for in a plumber? So check to make sure that they have a plumbing license. Of course, this is obviously the most basic rule, to make sure that they are licensed, and this not only protects you, but it protects your neighbor's property as well, should there be a problem. In case you didn't know that, if something happens to your neighbor's property as a result of something that you've done, then of course you're liable for that. So make sure that you find a plumber that has the correct insurance. What you also want to do is make sure that you get references or read online reviews. You can even ask someone at work if they can recommend somebody or find a reference on the plumber to see some of their work that they've done before. Perhaps they have a Facebook fan page or a Twitter feed, and you can kind of gauge and see how they are interacting with their customers. Also make sure that you get a number of different bids and quotes. You want to make sure that you are getting a number of different quotes from different companies, just to make sure that their pricing is in line with what others are charging. Some companies strip their jobs back to the absolute minimum so they can come in at the lowest price, but the work won't last the longest possible time. And then also ask the company that is more expensive why their price is at that level, so that you can determine what that difference really is. In terms of guarantees, find out if there is one, if it's a money bank guarantee or if it's limited in any way, if it's written on their job or bid quote. Plumbers with great belief in their performance standards put their money where their mouth is. So make sure that you check what their guarantees are ahead of time. Excuse me. And then you also want accurate quotes. Finding a plumber that gives pricing for small jobs over the phone isn't necessarily the sign of a good plumber. Some plumbers prefer to provide quotes only when they are in front of the job, so they get it exactly and 100% right. You don't want someone coming up to your job site after they've given you a quote, and this person then realizes that the job is actually entails a lot more than what they thought, and so they end up charging you something completely different to what they originally quoted. So it's best to get fixed quotes. The real key is to get flat fixed quotes so that you know exactly what the plumber will do and exactly what you will pay for. And the only way that this is a real, true, accurate quote is if the plumber comes out and is in front of the work that they're quoting for. Personal referrals. Ask your neighbor. I'm sure there's lots of people around you that have had plumbing work done, in your family maybe, your friends or your colleagues at work. So the best way to find a good plumber is to have referrals from people you trust. So like I said, ask a friend, a relative or a colleague and see what they recommend. And then there's professional referrals as well. So if you've had a good experience with another professional, such as an AC repair technician, a roofer or electrician of some sort, I'll try asking them for a referral as well. In that type of industry, these people work pretty close to each other, and so they know quite a bit about each other and each other's trades, and they can definitely help recommend, make a good recommendation for you. Other tips to consider: small business plumbers obviously will be much more affordable because their overhead is lower, but sometimes these operations are young guys that have just started out and they are very inexperienced. The larger companies will have higher overheads, but they will have more resources to respond when you need it, and they will be investing in equipment and training. So then you need to ask the plumber who comes to your home how long he has worked for that company. It could be an indicator of a great company that cares for employees and customers. and then also ask how many years experience he has. Some other good ideas: if it's a big job, get 3 quotes or bids. If there are vast differences between quotes, question each company about their quote and the price. You will learn who cares enough to give you a lot of detail, who is enthusiastic and knowledgeable about your job, and you'll start to learn the details of their work. The cheapest may have underestimated and might sting you for it later, or they may be cutting corners in some way, or it could be a good price. If it's very expensive, they might be using a different work method, quality of fixtures, parts, or sometimes they don't really want your business because their business, although in this current financial climate, that's a bit unusual these days. Other warning signs: trust your gut instinct. If you get a gut feeling that they are not honest, get rid of them. And if they mess you about by not showing up or always being late, then just chase them away. You do not want to be dealing with people like that at all. And check to see how much they charge per hour, and then find out when they start charging, because some plumbers will begin charging as soon as they leave the office, and you could end up being paying extra for their travel time. Right, so finding a reputable plumber is now even easier if you go to northshoreplumbers.co.nz. It's a website dedicated to plumbers in the industry, and these plumbers are highly recommended. And so northshoreplumbers.co.nz will help you find the best plumber in the city of Auckland and surrounding areas. So give us a call today, 09889 4276. Thanks.